पहले नॉर्मल मेडिटेशन एंड योगा किया है, लेकिन वो बाद में मैं जॉब जा रहे हैं ना, इसीलिए थोड़ा छूट गए, पीछे छूट गए। इसीलिए फिर से मैडम से कहा मैंने, थोड़ा हेल्थ इश्यूज मैडम आपको लिए करके।
एवरी डे every other day कोई ना कोई इशू तो रहता ही है, like ना, we have some despite we are doing regular exercises and regular.
Mainly my problem is I'm a diabetic, and that too I have a thyroid problem. So mostly I need the yoga for my body and for my soul both. Yeah.
But yeah, joined our group.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Today any start practical start or a theory, only theory based?
Practical. Ma'am, you are mute. Suchitra, ma'am, you are mute.
Maria, you'll introduce yourself. Hello, Maria.
Okay. Hi, I'm Maria Pontes, a working HR professional, a coach and an author. And I'm here to participate and implement and brush up whatever I have learned from Suchi, and I thought I need to keep in touch. So I'm here today.
Yes. What we are doing is called new yoga technique. You can do yoga at fingertips and off the mat. So people may not call it yoga at all, but it gives the same benefit what people are looking at in yoga. By beginning at the lowest level, many people don't know and they don't practice it this way, that yoga also, Ashtanga yoga, the first two steps, Yama Niyama, are for emotional management, bringing about emotional balance and awareness, the rightful emotional thinking, belief, and attitude. The next two steps are for the physical management, asana and pranayama, which is what most people think of yoga as. But that comes later. Without emotional management, you cannot fully benefit from asanas and pranayama. You can, but not fully. Then comes dhyan and pratyahara and dharana, which is mental management, managing your thoughts and concentration. And then comes the dhyana and samadhi, which is for rising above the worldly things and getting into otherworldliness. So this is the most basic level where the technique that I use is an adaptation from a modern technique called EFT, but it belongs to the Nyas yoga, the type of yoga. And I have found it very, very useful personally also, and with others. Rupinder has been a part of that course where we practice Yama Niyama with the help of Vritti changing technique. So what we are going to do, you just participate with us. It's very easy. Just do as I do and say as I say, kind of a thing. Okay, Krishna? So yeah, Maria and Rupinder, tell me, what is it that you want to work on today? This month's theme is pain. This is the last session on this theme. So you have anything to suggest, or shall I have to pick up?
Yes, ma'am. Like we were doing on pain. So pain goes along with this. जो हम लोग EFT करते हैं, tapping करते हैं, pain goes along with that. But after a certain kind of behavior, it comes up again.
So in what kind of behavior it is coming up?
Like if it's coming with anger, those contraction, you can feel it up again. So that how to get, means I know that will go. So certain types of thoughts and certain types of.
In fact, that's what the whole thing is about. That when you work on the surface it's showing as pain. But what lies under the pain is the behavior of anger.
behavior,
That's the
yes.
attitude of anger. And if you can tell me a very specific incident, then we can attack or rather make the dent in that veil of anger more easily. Do you have a specific incident to narrate wherein this pain happened as a result of anger?
Okay, when the things doesn't go along the way I planned.
एक कोई इंसिडेंट बता सको तो ज्यादा अच्छा है रुपिंदर.
Okay, let me properly recollect that
कोई बात
incident.
नहीं, ठीक है, जब याद आएगा कोई बात नहीं. We will begin work with this
I
awareness
know
just
that
now.
incident, like
गुस्से से related है वो, ठीक है?
uh-huh.
So let's work on that.
So that is related to gussa, and not the things are not going according to the way I planned or the way I thought it that way. तब ये हो जाता है, किसी ने कुछ माना नहीं, that person has not, वो तो अक्सर होता है. तो but कहीं कहीं हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा किसी आइडिया के साथ अटैच्ड हो जाते हैं, that we can't leave that. वो नहीं होता तो it becomes very, अपने मन को समझाना ही बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है मैम. That's the thing.
There, you've given all the necessary thing for tapping. Let's work. Maria, you're fine with this?
I think she is mute again.
नहीं, हाँ, म्यूट में तो है, लेकिन उसका कुछ इंटरनेट कनेक्शन का भी प्रॉब्लम है, तो she's frozen. But I hope she can hear us and she'll join us. चलो, शुरू करें. Even though when things don't go my way,
when things doesn't go my way,
I get angry.
I get angry.
And finally, it gives me pain in the body. Any specific place in the body, Rupinder?
Yeah, I have that neck issue. Neck.
It gives me pain in my neck.
It gives me pain in the back of my neck.
Okay. Still, I deeply and completely. Repeat after us, Krishna. Repeat
Still,
after me. Keep repeating. Whatever I'm saying, you also repeat.
Thank you. Okay.
Still, I deeply and completely.
Still, I deeply and completely
Love. Forgive.
I didn't get you, ma'am.
And accept myself.
And accept
I accept myself.
At least keep tapping. Even though.
And accept.
Not everything goes my way.
Not everything goes in my way.
Okay.
And that irritates me.
Goes my way.
That gives me frustration.
Yes, and I'm angry.
And
that irritates me.
Finally, this anger shows as pain at the back of my neck.
Finally, this
And
anger
I get
shows
angry.
Pain on my neck and shoulders.
Still, I deeply and completely.
Still, I deeply
and completely
Love.
love,
Forgive.
forgive,
And accept myself.
and accept myself.
Even though
even
though
the pain at the back of my neck
The pain
the pain at the back of my neck
is constantly reminding me
is constantly
reminding me
to let go,
to
to
let go,
expecting things to happen my way.
expecting
things
to
to my
to
way.
happen.
To let go my anger.
To let go my anger.
So, anger.
But I still do it.
but I
But
still
I still do it.
Still do it.
I deeply and completely.
I did
and
completely
Deeply and
Love.
completely.
Forgive.
forgive
forgive
And accept myself.
and
And
accept
accept
myself.
Eyebrow point.
At the point,
This pain at the back of my neck.
this pain at the back of my neck.
Krishna, tap here at the eyebrow point. Now tap at the end of the eyes and say, this pain at the back of my neck.
This pain
This
at the back
pain
of
at the
my
back of my neck.
Tap below the eyes. This pain at the back of my neck.
This pain.
This pain at the back of my neck.
Below the nose. Is a reminder of my anger.
Is a
This is
reminder
a
of my
reminder.
Chin groove. Is the result of my anger.
result of my
It is punishing me for my frustration.
He's
Punishing
punishing me
me
from
from
my
my
frustration.
Below the armpit, but I don't listen.
but I don't listen.
but I don't listen.
On the lower ribs. This pain at the back of my neck.
This pain at the back of my neck
My neck.
Is a constant reminder
is a constant reminder
of my expectations from others.
of my expectations.
Constant reminder for my expectations from others.
Forefinger. It's a reminder of my anger.
It's a reminder.
Of my
Middle finger. Anger.
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 Little finger. Expectation.
Little finger. Expectation.
Expect.
Eyebrow point. This anger.
This anger.
This
This
anger.
anger.
Tap at the end of the eyes. This frustration.
This
This
frustration.
frustration.
Tap below the eyes. This pain at the
Tap
back
below.
of my neck.
This pain is the
This
back
pain
of my neck.
back of my neck.
Below the nose. This frustration.
This
This
frustration.
pain.
Chin groove.
This pain.
This anger.
This
This
anger.
frustration.
Below the collarbone. This pain at the back of my neck.
This pain at the back
At
of
the
my
back
neck.
of my neck.
Below the armpit. This expectation.
This expectation.
Below
This
on the lower ribs.
expectation.
This anger.
This anger.
Anger.
Thumbnail. This frustration.
This
This
frustration.
anger.
Forefinger. This anger.
This frustration.
This anger.
Anger.
Middle finger. This pain at the back of
This
my neck.
anger.
This pain at the back
In
of
the
my
back.
neck.
Little finger. I don't listen.
I don't listen.
I
Attitude.
don't listen.
Still, I deeply and completely
Still, I deeply and completely
love,
love,
forgive,
Now,
forgive,
again,
and accept myself.
and
and
accept.
accept myself.
I choose to be
I choose to be
And
I choose
accept.
free from this expectation.
from my
free from this
expectations.
expectation.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply
And
And I deeply
complete
love,
love,
forgive,
forgive,
forgive
and accept myself.
and
and
accept
accept
my
myself.
I choose to be
I choose
I
to
choose to be
free from this frustration and anger.
free from this frustration and anger.
And I deeply and completely
And
I
deeply and completely
and completely
love,
love,
forgive,
and
forgive
forgive,
and accept myself.
and accept.
and
and
accept.
accept myself.
I choose to be
I choose to be
I
I
choose
choose
to be
free from this pain at the back of my neck.
free from this
free
free from
from
my
this pain at the back.
And I deeply and completely
and deeply and
And I
deeply
deeply and
and
completely
love,
love,
forgive,
forgive
forgive,
and accept myself.
and accept.
and
and
accept myself.
Eyebrow point. Free from this expectation.
free
Free from this expectation.
Eye end point. Free from this frustration.
Free from
free
this
from this
frustration.
Below
Free
the
from this
eyes.
frustration.
Free from this anger.
Free from
from
the
anger.
Below the nose. Free from this pain.
Free from this anger.
From this pain.
Chin groove. Free from this
Free
expectation.
from this pain.
free from
Free from this pain.
Free from
Below the collarbone. Free from this frustration.
Free from this
this stress.
Below the armpits. Free from this anger.
free from this anger.
Free from this anger.
On the lower ribs. Free from this pain.
Free from this pain.
pain.
From this pain.
Thumbnail. Free from this expectation.
Free from this expectation.
Forefinger. Free from this frustration.
Free
Free
From this frustration.
Little finger. Free from this anger.
free from
Free from this
Free from
anger.
this anger.
Little finger. Free from this pain.
Free from this pain.
pain.
Karate chop. And I deeply and completely.
And
Yeah,
I deeply and completely
Love,
love,
forgive,
forgive,
and accept myself.
love,
accept myself.
accept.
Massage the tender spot on the shoulder as you take a deep breath in. Gently
accept.
press and hold the point as you breathe out long from the mouth.
myself.
I forgot to ask you to give a number to your pain. Was there a pain when we started tapping, Rupinder?
Yes, it was there. Now it is almost gone.
Very well. How much it was when you started?
It was like not 10, I would say it was 6,
Out
7.
of 10, 6, 7. Oh, acha, 6, 7, 8 tapping mein gaya. And it's really badly connected with your expectation and anger and all that, huh?
Yeah, I
think
can
you must do
understand.
this tapping. You, in fact, तुम
हाँ.
specific कोई situation दोगी ना, तो
Okay.
ये दोबारा आना भी कम हो जाएगा. ये जो बार-बार आता है ना, और ये तुम्हारे
हाँ.
expectation कम हो जाएंगे.
That
क्योंकि वो
would be
तुम्हारे को
very
ध्यान
nice.
रहने लगेगा कि
हाँ.
no use expecting from this person, it's not going to be.
Yes.
Expectation in any case is a pain by itself.
Yeah, it's okay.
है ना? तो वो expectation को ही छोड़ना है. सबसे पहला योग तो वही है. Accept
Even ma'am,
expect मत करो.
I don't sometimes accept myself, like some of the days doesn't go according to my planning, है ना? वो
Yeah,
कुछ ना
नहीं
कुछ
होता
इधर-उधर
है.
से हो जाता है. तो फिर वो भी मेरे को frustrate करता है. अपने ही expect
That's what
कि
I'm
आज
trying
मेरा
to say कि expect करना ही अपने आप में एक pain है.
Yeah,
तो
that's true.
expectation from ourselves also, दूसरों से तो है ही बुरा, लेकिन
हाँ.
उसने plan किया कि you expect yourself to be able to meet these end results at the end of the day. जरूरी नहीं है वो पूरा हो. क्योंकि एक बात ध्यान रखो रुपिंदर,
Yes.
and that's same for all of you, all of us, I must say. अपने किंवदंती है, संस्कृत में एक श्लोक है ऐसा, that very clearly states that there is a certain percentage that is done by you. There is a certain percentage of things that happen and that seem to be done through you is just happening by just some default, because the whole structure, it was meant to be. हम बोलते हैं ना, जो कुछ जैसे होना है वो वैसे ही होगा, right? So
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
one part of the things is the way it is meant to happen, it will happen. And there is one part that we contribute. कुछ तो प्रारब्ध होता है और कुछ परिश्रम भी होता है, पुरुषार्थ होता है, right?
Yes.
लेकिन उन सब के अलावा उतना ही भाग अननोन का होता है.
Yeah, ma'am.
There is always an unknown factor playing equal part as all these others.
One is like my laziness. Okay, no, my indiscipline. that
तो
is
उसके ऊपर
also
टैप करो ना फिर, rather than
even I
expecting
too
and
have
getting frustrated.
yeah, I feel so. Even I too have
हाँ,
the
so then
same problem.
fine, कौन सा laziness तुम्हारे को आज नजर आया बोलो, उसके ऊपर टैप करते हैं.
like if some of the person has come, I was browsing, किसी के साथ कुछ conversation हो गया तो उसी को recap करना दो, बैठ के कुछ और काम productive नहीं कुछ करना. I was kind of कोई conversation में phone का दोबारा उसमें engage रहना चाहता. That was not at all related to my day. वो उसको लंबा लेना conversation on the phone.
So why
And
did you continue? Laziness की वजह से या
indisciplined, ma'am, you can
नहीं? What do
say.
you mean? Don't label it, Rupinder. Labeling doesn't help anybody.
Okay, that is because of I
तुम
don't
याद
know.
करो,
Then
get into that situation again and ask and
I
see
got
what
so
were you
involved
feeling.
into.
अच्छा हाँ, you
I
got
got
involved. So you
हाँ.
were not aware. Awareness नहीं था. Indiscipline मत बोलो.
Okay, that awareness
हाँ,
था
खुद की
लेकिन I
awareness नहीं
ignored
थी.
it. Ma'am, था awareness, but I just ignored it. Let it get.
हाँ,
चलो
so
चलता है.
there,
ऐसे.
are you getting to the root of it now? Awareness
Yeah.
नहीं था, ये नहीं है, but you ignored the awareness. Now, what made you ignore the awareness?
That is
क्या हुआ
again my
पीछे?
involvement, too much
Because you got
involvement.
too involved, and वो जो रजस था तुम्हारे में, जो भी पावर था, वो
Okay.
पावर तुमने उसके अंदर जाने दिया. जैसे वो क्या बोलते हैं, मार्शी लैंड के ऊपर पैर रख दो तो वो कैसे फिसलते ही जाते हैं अंदर, है ना, कीचड़ में.
Yes.
तो वो वैसे हो गया. करेक्ट.
Yes.
That was a loose ground where you stepped in and you just let yourself slip.
Ignorance इसमें बहुत ज्यादा मैम कि like हाँ अभी तो टाइम ऑलरेडी वेस्ट हो गया, लेट इट अगेन, बाकी का दिन भी उसमें थोड़ा और खराब हो जाता. दैट आई कैन से.
तो
Like
ये
I
देखो ना,
keep
तुमने
the
अपने
thing.
आप को संभाल लिया. Why don't you acknowledge yourself for that? थोड़ा pat your back. कि at least you stopped yourself after that. नहीं तो पूरा ही दिन जाता था. है कि नहीं? यदि you acknowledge for that little progress that you have made, then the progress will be attracted to you. But if you beat yourself up for the little failure that you have had, then failure will be attracted more to you.
Oh, ऐसा भी है. Yes,
obviously, whatever you give attention to gets energized, gets your power.
अभी आपने बोला that only made me happy. Only that made me happy. Yes.
You could have become happy earlier if you had patted your back yourself. चलो ठीक है, जब जागो तब सवेरा.
Right.
What say, Maria? You got it, no?
Actually, last 2 days or 3 days, I was a little anxious and stressed about this Saturday event because it's the first time, and I realized I was focusing, and that was a big blessing. I can say that I was going into the focus of not being prepared, not being okay, not being enough. And I did the tapping last 2-3 days. I've done the tapping for that as well. So it helped. And I decided to, just remain calm and take 2 days off.
बिल्कुल, भले तुम पॉजिटिव में नहीं जाओ, लेकिन न्यूट्रल पे तो रहो. Therefore, in fact, what has worked with Rupinder just now, I realized in the tapping, I didn't choose anything positive. I only choose free from.
Yes.
वो जो न्यूट्रल स्टेट पे आने का रहता है ना, that's very important. Coming to the neutral state, वो क्या होता है, हम सीधे ही पहले opposite में ढूंढ लेना, तो then you're only swinging between the, the two poles.
Yes,
but being in the neutral state allows you to take a different viewpoint. अब रुपिंदर तुम तो योगा कर चुकी हो, टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग किया है, डॉक्टर को भी सुना होगा कभी. He would always talk about being in a state of balance where there is least distraction. वो सेंटर में जो पेंडुलम का जो सेंटर पॉइंट होता है ना, वहां से फिर वो कहीं से भी फिर then there is a chance for you to rise above it. इसके अंदर झूलना जरूरी नहीं है. You don't have to swing between the right and the wrong and the good and the bad and the positive and the negative.
So I can just say free from this thing, so that will bring
हाँ,
me to.
तुम्हारे लिए ये बहुत काम कर रहा है. In fact, it
I
works
don't
for
have-
everybody. लेकिन I can see that your body is responding better to this.
Okay.
हाँ, तो तुम free from जरूर चुना करो.
Okay.
And be in that neutral state so that you can see a third dimension. खाली एक तो ये है, एक ये है और एक ये भी है. ये
हाँ.
खाली इस बीच में नहीं झूलना है.
Okay.
We have to rise above now.
हाँ,
Spiritual
yes,
center
ma'am.
पे भी जाना है ना, खाली body mind में थोड़ी फंसे रहना है. Correct?
Ma'am.
Hmm?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
pain is, in fact, if you ask me, it is the best messenger.
Okay.
If you can use
Yeah,
it
pain
as a
you can
messenger.
relate to easily.
हाँ, क्योंकि जल्दी से पकड़ में भी आता है, पहचाना जाता है, और उस
Yeah.
पेन के थ्रू उसका कॉज, जैसे अभी तुमने ढूंढ निकाला, उसका कॉज was the anger, and then the cause of the anger was that your expectation was not fulfilled. Then your expectation was not fulfilled. तो उसका कॉज था कि expectation होना, और वो भी unrealistic expectation. And then you found out that expectation was from myself only. And what was the expectation? That I should have used my time better, but I was lazy, you said earlier, or indisciplined. But then you find that it was lack of awareness. Then you find that no, it was not just lack of awareness. It was not having to acknowledge and take action on the awareness that I had. Allowed myself
Ignoring
to
the
slip down.
awareness.
है ना? यानी तुम्हारे को उस awareness level
Yes,
के ऊपर
ma'am.
काम करने की जरूरत है. और जो तुम्हारा रजस है, शायद तमस प्रधान है. It is more inclined
Okay.
towards tamas. जो तुम्हारी energy है, is more inclined towards tamas. तो forcefully तुम्हें उसको थोड़े समय सत्व की ओर धकेलना पड़ेगा. So when that rajas will start converting your tamas into sattva, that is the point. और वो neutral state में best होता है.
Okay.
Yeah. So get to that neutral
Yes,
state,
ma'am.
wherein you are free from any thought, any feeling, just enjoying the present, being in the present. And that will be a real state free from pain of any kind, of expectation bolo ya bodily bolo. Wouldn't that be a great thing?
Free from. करती हूँ मैं, ma'am.
हाँ, और तभी तो तुम higher level का कुछ काम करना चाहती हो, वो कर पाओगे. Otherwise you can't work at a higher level. इसी के बीच में हम फंसे रहते हैं. Now, Maria, you are saying that yes, you got this, you removed it with tapping, you were able to move forward. How well you, in fact, if you were not to tell me this, I would have thought, yes, Maria is great, already courageous, powerful, and ready for her Saturday class. Yes, the way you told me earlier, I wouldn't have believed that you went through this, but you were able to overcome that. Simply time के ऊपर उसको use कर लिया. तो रुपिंदर, जहां तुम कह रही हो कि भाई वो awareness छूट रहा है, उसी समय tapping कर लो, even though I'm not making good use of my awareness, or even though I am not taking action and stopping the conversation.
Yes.
और वो quickly करना है तो तुमको ये भी मालूम है shortcut तुम्हारा back of palm पे. I choose to let go this conversation.
Yes.
I choose to free myself from this conversation. और ये भी नहीं याद आता है तो कम से कम sorry forget तो चालू रखो.
मैम वो तो बहुत दिन में होता रहता है.
अरे तो उस conversation में नहीं क्यों नहीं बचाया अपने आप को फिर उसमें से?
वो जानबूझ के नहीं बचाया मैम, वही होता है ना कि आई नो दिस इज टू बी, बाद में फ्रस्ट्रेशन करना है, उस समय आई डोंट टेक द स्टेप. दैट वाज हैपनिंग. आई वाज एबल टू रियलाइज.
इसके ऊपर भी it's like procrastinating your own good action. Shall we tap on this?
Yes.
Maria, does this make sense to you also? Okay, let's tap on this. Even though I realize that I'm getting into a sticky space.
I'm
that
getting
I'm going to sticky
a sticky
space.
space,
but I don't do anything about it.
but I don't
But I
do
don't
anything.
do anything about it.
I deeply and completely
I
I
deeply
deeply
and
and
completely
completely
love,
love,
forgive,
forgive,
forgive
and accept myself,
and
and
accept
accept
myself,
myself.
even though
even though
Even
I realize
I
I
realize
realize
I'm stepping into a slippery space.
I'm stepping
I'm
into a
stepping
slippery
into
space.
a slippery place.
If I want to, I can get out of it.
If
If
I
I
want
want
to,
to,
I
I can get
get
out of
out
it.
of it.
But I end up getting into it.
But I end up
I
getting
end
into
up into getting into it.
Still, I deeply and completely
Till
till
I deeply
deeply
and
and completely
completely
Complete.
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
Forgive
and accept myself,
and
and
accept myself,
even though
even
though
though
I fail
I
I
feel
I feel
to motivate myself
to
to
motivate
motivate
myself
to do that which I think is right.
to do that which I think is right.
Still, I deeply and completely
till
Till
I
I
I
deeply and
deeply
completely
income.
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
and accept myself.
and
and
accept
accept
myself.
Eyebrow point, slippery,
Slippery.
slippery.
eye end point. I consciously don't stop myself.
Consciously don't stop myself.
Below the eyes, I take the wrong decision.
I take the wrong decision.
Below the nose, and then I hate myself.
And then I hate myself.
Chin group, I do wrong, and then I'm frustrated.
I do
I
wrong.
do wrong and I'm frustrated.
Below the collarbone, I keep repenting.
I keep repenting.
Below the armpits, in spite of awareness, I do wrong.
In spite of awareness, I do
I
wrong.
do wrong.
On the lower ribs, and then I repent.
And then I
then I-
repent.
Thumbnail, I do wrong and I repent.
I do wrong.
I do and I repent.
Forefinger, I don't stop myself.
I don't stop
Don't
myself.
stop
I
myself.
don't stop myself.
Middle finger, I don't stop myself from doing wrong.
I don't stop myself from doing wrong.
Little finger, I repent.
I repent.
I repent.
Karate chop, still I deeply and completely
Still,
I
I deeply and completely
love,
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 forgive,
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 and accept myself.
and
accept
accept
myself.
myself.
I choose to be
I choose
I
to be
choose to be
directing my energy
directing
directing my
energy
to take good action,
to take good action,
actions,
to be positive and sattvic.
to be positive and sattvic.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply and completely
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
forgive
and accept myself.
and
and
accept
accept
myself.
myself.
I choose to
I choose to
increase my
I choose
attention.
to
increase my
Awareness,
Attention.
attention,
attention,
increase
To
my
take
attention,
action on my awareness.
to take action on my
action
awareness.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply and completely
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
and accept myself.
and I accept myself.
and accept myself.
I choose to
I
I choose
to
listen to my higher self.
listen to my higher self.
to my higher self.
And I deeply and completely
I
And I
deeply
am
and completely
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
and accept myself.
and
and
accept
accept
myself.
myself.
Eyebrow point. Listen to my higher self.
Listen to myself.
Eye end point. Take action according to my higher self.
Take according action according to my higher self.
Below the eyes. Pay attention to my higher self.
Pay attention to my higher self.
Below the nose. Let go being in the slippery ground.
Let go in the slippery ground.
Chin groove. Listen to my higher self.
Listen to my higher self.
Below the collarbone. Take action on my higher self's words.
action
Take
on
action on my higher self's word.
Below the armpit. Take action on my awareness.
Take
Take
action
action
on my awareness.
On the lower ribs. Pay attention to my awareness.
Pay attention to my awareness.
awareness.
Thumbnail. Listen to my higher self.
Listen to my higher self.
Forefinger. Respect my higher self.
Respect my
Respect my higher self.
Middle finger. Respect my awareness.
Respect
my
my awareness.
Little finger. Pay attention to my awareness.
Pay
Pay
attention to my
attention to my awareness.
Karate chop. And I deeply and completely
And I
and
deeply and completely
love,
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 forgive,
forgive,
forgive
and accept myself.
and accept
accept
myself.
Massage the tender spot on the shoulder as you take a deep breath in. Gently press and hold the point as you breathe out long from the mouth.
yes, ma'am, completed.
What's coming to the mind?
When I was not able to relate to my higher self. That
इसको
was
बार
the
बार
topic.
करो. Back of the palm पे करते रहो दिन में कई बार. I choose to listen to my higher self.
Just to listen.
है ना?
listen to my husband.
कई बार करो दिन में. फर्क लगेगा. Any other thought and awareness for you, Maria?
Yeah, I think this is something that is applicable to me also. I mean, I just ignore, and this is something that I really need to practice very much.
So back
Yes.
of palm पे शुरू करो एक बार
Even
तो.
me, ma'am. Even me.
And
Yes, Krishna.
whenever in whatever tapping you're doing, see
Yeah.
wherever
Yeah.
you can add this statement in the choice
Hmm.
Yeah, sure.
to listen to the higher self, do it. In fact, this can be
Yeah.
always one of your choice statement in any
Okay.
tapping you're doing. ठीक है ना?
Yeah.
I choose to listen to my higher self. है ना, ma'am?
हाँ.
I
Okay.
choose to listen to my
Uh,
husband.
Ruchi, I just wanted one question. I was not
Sure.
clear. This tapping on the behind the hand.
Hmm. Back
I
of palm.
didn't understand this. I didn't understand this part.
Okay. This is a shortcut. It's used in both the ways. One is for awareness and one is for shortcut. What I have said just now is for awareness. You know the
Okay.
back of palm point, but right? You recognize the point?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Between those two
Yes.
bones, that space there, okay?
Yes.
Where all your four fingers can be placed, right? So gently, rhythmic tapping like we do on all other points. That's the way to tap. And we only make the choice statement over here and not the complete statement, just the choice. So like in this case, what I've suggested, I choose to listen to my higher self. It can be a step before this also. I choose to get in touch with my higher self. It could also be I choose to become aware of my higher self. Find out what vibes with you.
Oh,
Yes, and do that for 2 minutes, twice or thrice a day. And you will see, just this much. I choose to be aware of my higher self. Just that. And this is the awareness raising one, kind of. Like you have chosen this, and lot of this higher self ka awareness aata rahega, which you will start catching.
Okay.
Like Rupinder is saying, she became aware that she should stop that conversation. But she didn't stop it. So awareness to aaya, but the energy to take action on that awareness was not there. I mean, she didn't respect the word. अभी जैसे माँ बच्चे को बोलती है कि अच्छा मस्ती करना बंद करो, लेकिन वो नहीं करता है. तो उसके बोल का, उसके सेंटेंस का, उसके बोलने का उसने इज्जत नहीं किया, तभी नहीं बोल रहा ना. तो ओबे करना जरूरी था. So she needed to listen to her higher self, needed to respect the word of that awareness that came to her. Only then she would have taken action on it. So you can even say, I choose to respect my awareness, or I choose to respect my higher self, depending on what vibes with you, because there are layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of it. Important is to listen to your inner self, provided you are in touch with the higher.
I want to ask you something.
Krishna.
Ma'am, one more thing. I am a diabetic. Even though I have thyroid, I will take the medicines and all, but I want to cure myself with this yoga, not by the tablets or pills, whatever the doctors are giving. They are saying me to be happy. Moreover, I'm taking the pills. Again, doctor is saying be happy. What is the use of the pills? I didn't get the point. That's why I asked you. I need yoga as my cure. Yeah, that's what my point is. Why those tablets? And all. Again, doctor is telling be happy.
Rupinder, you have anything to say to Krishna?
Yeah, what to tell, ma'am? This is my problem.
I will say that. आप करो, आपको माइग्रेन पता चल जाता है. I will say my case is that one.
So whatever you teach me today, total I need everything.
Yes,
to be
we will
happy.
have a detailed conversation on that, Krishna.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh God. Oh, Maria. Oh, wow, I'm so happy. तेरा back pain कैसा है अभी? How was it this week?
Yeah, in fact, I had it. It's been coming and going. In fact, I had it before we started, and then when you were working with Rupinder the first time, I had still having net issues. By the time you finished the first part complete, my back pain went away.
Wow. Now,
So
do you observe this, both of you? That
yes, ma'am. That
earlier
you have done that with you.
It was taking time to come down to zero.
Yeah.
Today it came down to zero in one go. Do you realize this? That the gap of your taking this action and the effect is reducing.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, you will come to a stage wherein you will just pay attention to that pain and say, bye-bye, I let you go, and it will go away.
Okay.
You will also come to a stage wherein you will know that it is coming, and you'll remove it before it has come. You will also come to a point wherein you will not do anything that the pain will be invited. But you have to be regular at it and keep catching these little information that your body keeps giving you. And through that, work on what is there in the mind behind it.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
In fact, today, I think, Rupinder, you made the session beautiful. एक के बाद एक layer after layer आपको cause समझ में आता रहा. आपको समझ में आया? आप सत्कार बात कर रहे थे.
Yes, आपने questions पूछा, then I was able to.
आ गया ना?
हाँ.
So we have to be able to ask these questions to ourselves also. At one time it will happen. जब बार-बार, when you will go through the process, you will realize.
Ma'am,
You will
शायद
not
फिर
need me
video-
to ask the question. You will be able to ask so many questions to yourself only.
मैं actually label
Ma'am-
देके छोड़ देती थी, because when you give label, you don't ask any more question. आपने बोला आज कोई label नहीं लगाना है, you have to go to the thing.
क्योंकि
So
लेबल
I
काम
realized-
लेफ्ट ब्रेन का है, अपन राइट ब्रेन में काम कर रहे हैं, वो लेफ्ट
They
ब्रेन
are-
इंटरफेयर करेगा ही, तो उसको बोलने का हाँ बाबा सुन लिया, थैंक यू.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So means label has all label is there, but there are different reasons for that. Actually, that
हाँ.
one
इनफैक्ट
makes
काम उन
label.
एक एक के ऊपर करना पड़ेगा, वो लेबल का क्या फायदा.
हाँ, right. आपने बताया फिर then now I have
तब
one
समझ में आ
kind
गया.
of creative. हाँ.
जब जागो तब सवेरा.
Right, ma'am.
That's
और
fine.
बोलो, और कुछ करना है?
That was it today. मेरा तो था जो मैंने पूछ लिया. Anybody?
Anything else, Maria?
No,
Anyone
that's
tapping?
it.
Great. Okay, so
I feel little bit pain inside my neck.
I was surprised that you didn't say it so
Now
far,
it is little bit reduced down.
because you're doing it for the first time and we're working on pain. If there is
Yeah.
any pain impending, it comes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
He
sure.
says,
sure.
even I
yeah,
want to
I
go
feel-
out.
Yeah,
It's like waking up.
I
You
feel
said
the
knock, knock.
same thing
Says, yes, I'm
happening
there.
in my neck.
Yes. Initially it increases and then we have to tap it off. We'll work on
Yeah.
that. Chalo,
Ma'am, every day it should be done
one sec.
in how many times?
I'll answer your questions, Krishna. Let me complete the
sure.
session for them. So today we complete the 4th session already. Okay, for this month it's done. Next month ka theme is sleep. Okay, so if there is anybody, anything who wants to, I want to ask the two of you. So I have kept this session restricted to only those who are, those who have learned and done our basic course or have done 10 sessions with me. Means they already know the technique. I have not taken people like Krishna into the course. This entry is always only one-time guest to just become aware as to what it is, right? So which we do even in our practice sessions on Wednesday afternoon. So also we do it in this. So that much is allowed. But I like to know from you all, would it be fine to take in new people like this who do not know the technique at all, or will keep it restricted like this? At least next month, I'm keeping it restricted only.
Restricted is better, ma'am.
चलो तो ठीक है, participants के लिए रखें. In that case, do motivate the other participants. कम से कम अपन 40 लोग हैं उस group में.
Yes, ma'am.
So get them to join, क्योंकि for me to continue, अब जैसे आज मेरा दोपहर वाला session, there used to be last 2-3 weeks, only 2 people have been coming. Then there are 25 people who have kind of said that yes, they will come and they are in that group. Last 3 sessions, only 2 people have been coming. Now I don't want to push them. I understand for many of them the timings have changed and therefore they are not able to make it and things like that. So I started this evening group. The evening group is also going to be like this for me to do a session. Today I had to cancel the afternoon session because one of them has got busy with certain work in the house, and then that Navratri is coming, so she's going to be busy that way. So she said, ma'am, please excuse me from all the classes. After Navratri, I will join. So then that there was only that one girl. I could have done a session with them, but then I was today having another webinar, somebody had invited, which was also important. So I asked her, she said, yeah, even I was thinking, आज मेरे को ये काम है, मैं ये कर लूं क्या? I was going to say I'm not coming. ठीक है जाओ. I spoke to Indira today, Maria.
Huh.
Ah.
Very nice.
Yeah.